live from Dublin, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Zuffa Boxing takes over Dublin's 3 Arena. Aaron Silencer McKenna goes toe-to-toe against Etinosa El Chapo Oliha in a clash of the undefeated. Plus, unbeaten phenom King Callum Walsh takes on English standout Tyler Denny. Zuffa Boxing 10, live from Dublin, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Zuffa Boxing takes over Dublin's 3 Arena. Aaron Silencer McKenna goes toe-to-toe against Etinosa El Chapo Oliha in a clash of the undefeated. Plus, unbeaten phenom King Callum Walsh takes on English standout Tyler Denny. Zuffa Boxing 10, live from Dublin, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Zuffa Boxing takes over Dublin's 3 Arena. Aaron Silencer McKenna goes toe-to-toe against Etinosa El Chapo Oliha in a clash of the undefeated. Plus, unbeaten phenom King Callum Walsh takes on English standout Tyler Denny. Zuffa Boxing 10, live from Dublin, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Zuffa Boxing takes over Dublin's 3 Arena. Aaron Silencer McKenna goes toe-to-toe against Etinosa El Chapo Oliha in a clash of the undefeated. Plus, unbeaten phenom King Callum Walsh takes on English standout Tyler Denny. Zuffa Boxing 10, live from Dublin, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Zuffa Boxing takes over Dublin's 3 Arena. Aaron Silencer McKenna goes toe-to-toe against Etinosa El Chapo Oliha in a clash of the undefeated. Plus, unbeaten phenom King Callum Walsh takes on English standout Tyler Denny. Zuffa Boxing 10, live from Dublin, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Zuffa Boxing takes over Dublin's 3 Arena. Aaron Silencer McKenna goes toe-to-toe against Etinosa El Chapo Oliha in a clash of the undefeated. Plus, unbeaten phenom King Callum Walsh takes on English standout Tyler Denny. Zuffa Boxing 10, live from Dublin, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Zuffa Boxing takes over Dublin's 3 Arena. Aaron Silencer McKenna goes toe-to-toe against Etinosa El Chapo Oliha in a clash of the undefeated. Plus, unbeaten phenom King Callum Walsh takes on English standout Tyler Denny. Zuffa Boxing 10, live from Dublin, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Zuffa Boxing takes over Dublin's 3 Arena. Aaron Silencer McKenna goes toe-to-toe against Etinosa El Chapo Oliha in a clash of the undefeated. Plus, unbeaten phenom King Callum Walsh takes on English standout Tyler Denny. Zuffa Boxing 10, live from Dublin, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Zuffa Boxing takes over Dublin's 3 Arena. Aaron Silencer McKenna goes toe-to-toe against Etinosa El Chapo Oliha in a clash of the undefeated. Plus, unbeaten phenom King Callum Walsh takes on English standout Tyler Denny. Zuffa Boxing 10, live from Dublin, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Zuffa Boxing takes over Dublin's 3 Arena. Aaron Silencer McKenna goes toe-to-toe against Etinosa El Chapo Oliha in a clash of the undefeated. Plus, unbeaten phenom King Callum Walsh takes on English standout Tyler Denny. Zuffa Boxing 10, live from Dublin, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Zuffa Boxing takes over Dublin's 3 Arena. Aaron Silencer McKenna goes toe-to-toe against Etinosa El Chapo Oliha in a clash of the undefeated. Plus, unbeaten phenom King Callum Walsh takes on English standout Tyler Denny. Zuffa Boxing 10, live from Dublin, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Zuffa Boxing takes over Dublin's 3 Arena. Aaron Silencer McKenna goes toe-to-toe against Etinosa El Chapo Oliha in a clash of the undefeated. Plus, unbeaten phenom King Callum Walsh takes on English standout Tyler Denny. Zuffa Boxing 10, live from Dublin, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Zuffa Boxing takes over Dublin's 3 Arena. Aaron Silencer McKenna goes toe-to-toe against Etinosa El Chapo Oliha in a clash of the undefeated. Plus, unbeaten phenom King Callum Walsh takes on English standout Tyler Denny. Zuffa Boxing 10, live from Dublin, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Zuffa Boxing takes over Dublin's 3 Arena. Aaron Silencer McKenna goes toe-to-toe against Etinosa El Chapo Oliha in a clash of the undefeated. Plus, unbeaten phenom King Callum Walsh takes on English standout Tyler Denny. Zuffa Boxing 10, live from Dublin, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Zuffa Boxing takes over Dublin's 3 Arena. Aaron Silencer McKenna goes toe-to-toe against Etinosa El Chapo Oliha in a clash of the undefeated. Plus, unbeaten phenom King Callum Walsh takes on English standout Tyler Denny. Zuffa Boxing 10, live from Dublin, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Zuffa Boxing takes over Dublin's 3 Arena. Aaron Silencer McKenna goes toe-to-toe against Etinosa El Chapo Oliha in a clash of the undefeated. Plus, unbeaten phenom King Callum Walsh takes on English standout Tyler Denny. Zuffa Boxing 10, live from Dublin, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Zuffa Boxing takes over Dublin's 3 Arena. Aaron Silencer McKenna goes toe-to-toe against Etinosa El Chapo Oliha in a clash of the undefeated. Plus, unbeaten phenom King Callum Walsh takes on English standout Tyler Denny. Zuffa Boxing 10, live from Dublin, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Zuffa Boxing takes over Dublin's 3 Arena. Aaron Silencer.
Hello, good evening. Welcome to the 3 Arena here in Dublin. It is weigh-in day ahead of Zuffa Boxing's first ever show on Irish shores. We've got a fantastic fight card coming away tomorrow night, and it all culminates world title fight between Aaron McKenna and Etinosa Oliha. We're going to get into that and plenty more as well, but let me first introduce our guests for the weigh-in show. We've got Johnny Nelson and Matt Macklin, but we've got a special guest joining us as well, and Johnny Fisher. Johnny, thank you so much for your time today. How are you? How are you enjoying Dublin so far?
Yeah, it's brilliant. Thank you for having me on, everyone, and excited to be here. Dublin, obviously a massive fight city, some great fans, great boss soldiers, and to be here with Sky and Dana and Zuffa and everything that's going on, very exciting time.
I love that. Some great Bosch soldiers. Yeah, we've been seeing you taking some photos, you know, with some of the crowd here today already. Obviously, still a number of weeks to go until we finally see you in the ring with Zuffa, September the 26th at the Copper Box. We don't know your opponent just yet. We're expecting an announcement on that over the next few weeks, maybe. But how's training going? How's preparation going for that?
Yeah, we've sort of finalised an opponent now. We're just getting the last contractual things done. It's going to be a good opponent, someone who's going to test me, better record than me, but that's what inspires me to do well and push myself in them hard training camps with Tony Sims and the boys. I'm looking to show people that there's a new level to what I am and how I fight, and what better stage to do it on than on Sky Sports.
You must be just like itching to get going now. Is that how it feels?
I am. It's been quite a long time really, this time out. I haven't fought since December, so I want to get out and then want to build some momentum, you know, because I'm 27 years old. I'm in a good part of my career, many years of development still to come, and I want to show people what I can do.
What's the union like with Tony, training with him?
I really enjoy training with Tony. It's hard, it's really hard, but we have really good chats. We talk about old films and have a little bit of nostalgic chat as well, so it breaks up the monotony a little bit, but be under no illusion, he's a hard task.
Good sparring partners too?
Really good sparring partners.
That's all the difference.
I've got Guido Vianello in at the minute.
Nice.
He's obviously stopped Makhmudov. He's had a tight fight with F.A. Jagba, so top level operators who are better than me, but that makes me better, you know.
What's this sort of new chapter kind of felt like with Zuffa? I know it's early days, but now you're here in Ireland, you're here in the arena tonight, you're going to be watching tomorrow as well, so I feel like you're probably getting a sense of what it's all about.
Everything's bigger. I mean, we went to New York, we went to America. They do things on a different scale over there, the WWE, all of the entertainment factor, and I feel like it'll be a good home for me because I bring a lot of attention to the sport. I've got a good, really good fan base, and let's try and maximise that. And Copper Bosch is the next stop. Let's go and enjoy it.
Copper Bosch.
Copper Bosch, I like it. It works, it works. Matt, how are you feeling being back in Ireland? Because, I mean, you fought here a couple of times at the old Point Theatre, but here at the 3 Arena as well.
Yeah, I boxed at the old Point on the Saturday night, got knocked down on the Monday, and then I headlined here at the 3 Arena in 2014. It wasn't a great night for me.
No, I was just saying, you know, just Irish memories. That's what I meant there, yeah.
No, listen, it was a great night. I mean, great atmosphere. Result didn't go my way, but, you know, it was good to headline here.
What do you think about when you're walking back into a big venue like this? Because, I mean, Johnny mentioned it a minute ago. When you think of Dublin, it's a city steeped in boxing history, isn't it?
Yeah, massively. I mean, I was at some big nights here working as a pundit on RTE with Bernard Dunn. You know, he got off the canvas twice, I think, to win his world title. It was also and won the Grand Slam in the rugby. So it was something in the air that night. It was like a special night for Irish boxing particularly. And then, of course, you know, when he lost it against Ponsawat. But again, you know, they really turned out for him. The atmosphere was electric. So, yeah, a lot of good memories. More good ones than bad.
Okay, good. That's what we like. Is there a feeling then that tomorrow could be a big night for Irish boxing? Because when we're looking at the main card, think of someone like Joe Ward, who has had a really sort of stop-start, you know, professional career so far. Maybe this is significant for him. Callum Walsh is an Irish star who's kind of on the rise at the moment, wants to maintain that. And then Aaron McKenna in a first-ever world title fight. It feels like it could be special.
Definitely, and I think, I mean, Joe Ward was an exceptional amateur, really was exceptional. It hasn't happened for him as a professional yet. He's had injuries. He dislocated his knee in his pro debut, and it just hasn't really gathered momentum. But signing with Zuffa, I spoke to him earlier today, he really hopes that this is going to give him the springboard to really sort of resuscitate and kickstart his career. And Callum Walsh, you know, 25 years old, undefeated, good puncher, had a big win here last time out. And, of course, Aaron McKenna going for the middleweight world title. So, yeah, big night.
Big night. You could hear a few cheers there. They weren't cheering for Matt Macklin, I'm afraid. It's because Dana White actually walked out onto the stage. I'm sorry. Dana White's in the house, and so is Joe Martinez. So let's head out to the stage.
Well, a very good afternoon and early evening to you all here in Dublin, Ireland. We're excited to be here back at the arena for an exciting night of world-class professional boxing, a loaded middleweight card with a couple of light heavyweights. Action starting tomorrow at 5 o'clock local here in Dublin and back in the East Coast at noon. It's all live on Sky Sports and Paramount Plus, so you've waited long enough. Let's bring our fighters up for the card. We'll start off with our preliminary bout. This will be at 5 p.m. local with Juan Manuel and Patrick O'Connor. This is a light or a attraction, and it's contracted at 201 pounds. First up to the stage, Juan Manuel Moriel of Utrera, Spain. Juan Manuel Muriel on the scale, 191 pounds, 191. His opponent from Fort Washington, Maryland, USA, here's Patrick O'Connor. And O'Connor is good, 200.5, 201.5 pounds. Cruiserweight starting off the show tomorrow, 5 o'clock here in Dublin. And noon back on the East Coast, 9 Pacific. Our second fight on the card, 10 rounds in the middleweight division featuring Mark Buke and Connor Coyle. Mark Buke first on the scale. Out of Corpus Christi, Texas, 13-3 knockouts. He comes in at 159.6. And his opponent, undefeated Derry, Ireland native, Connor, the Kid Coyle. Connor Coyle, 158.8. And we're sticking in the middleweight division. This bout's scheduled for 8 rounds. Owen O'Neill from Belfast and Monaghan's own Stevie McKenna. Owen O'Neill, 14-2 as a professional. 158 1/2 for Owen O'Neill. His opponent, 17 fights, standing at 16-1, 15 knockouts. He is the Hitman, Stevie McKenna. Stevie McKenna, 159.7 pounds. The Operator versus the Hitman tomorrow night here in Dublin, Ireland. And now we'll move on to the main card. This bout 6 rounds in the middleweight division with Magic Dan Buchuk and Louis Green of Medway, England. Buchuk, 16-2 with 6 knockouts, comes in at 158.4. And here's his opponent, the Medway Mauler, Louis Green. Louis Green, 18-4 with 12 knockouts. Official weight, 159.4. Next up, also in the middleweight division, Brad Axe of Yeovil, England. His opponent is Sam Hickey of Dundee, Scotland. Brad Axe, the Axeman. Official weight, 161.3. Here's his opponent from Dundee, Scotland, Tricky Sam Hickey. Sam Hickey, 161.3. All right, 3 fights to go. This is a light heavyweight showdown at 175. Arjun Kasparian and Joe Ward, England versus Ireland. Here's Arjun Kasparian, 14-0 with 12 knockouts. From Manchester, England, putting that undefeated record on the line, Kasparian. Official weight 174.2. Is Athlone, Ireland. Here's mighty Joe Ward. And Joe Ward comes in at 174 pounds even, 174. Two light heavyweights. Combined record of 26-1 with 20 knockouts. And we'll get a chance to hear from both of them right now as we send it to Andy.
Tom, how you feeling?
I feel great, man. I feel great. I feel like I'm in my place now.
And this is the opportunity you've been waiting for a long time.
Yeah, man, for sure. This is my chance, and I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna give everything to grab it with both hands.
Okay, thanks very much. Thanks very much. We'll let you go. If we could just bring Joe in. So, Joe, it's the same thing. You've waited a long time for this. The stage is yours now.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really looking forward to it tomorrow night. I can't wait upon a great performance. And look, the crowd is going to be here. It's going to be unbelievable. And I'm here to do a job and to move on to bigger and better things.
And just a message for these Irish fans and everybody watching at home.
Yeah, absolutely. It's incredible the support we've got so far. And tomorrow night, as I said, like the Irish fans is the best in the world to come out to support us. And we're here to put an awesome performance on us and the rest of the Irish lads here.
All right, thank you, Andy, and thank you, gentlemen, for your time as we now move on to the co-main event tomorrow night. 10 rounds is scheduled in the middleweight division with Tyler Denny and Cork, Ireland's own undefeated middleweight, Callum Walsh. Tyler Denny, first on the scale, joins us from Raleigh, Regis, England. This 27-fight veteran comes in at 59.7. And his opponent, 16-0 with 11 knockouts from Cork, Ireland, King Callum Walsh. Callum Walsh, 160 pounds even. Your co-main event showdown, 10 rounds in the middleweight division. Tyler Denny of England takes on the Irishman, undefeated Callum Walsh.
So, Tyler, the hard work's done. Now for the fun part.
Yeah, man. I don't know what all that face-off has come across with the UFC face-off and that, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm excited, I'm buzzing. Hard work's done. It's going to be a good fight, man.
And do you feel they've made a mistake?
Oh, 100%. I said this from day one. They've picked the wrong guy. I'm going to come and mash up all the plans and it's going to be nice.
Okay, well, best of luck. If we could just catch a quick word with you, won't keep you long. You look ready to rumble.
Yeah, I'm ready to go, you know what I mean? This is the to see. This is what we're here for, and have the pints ready.
Are we going to, like last time you were here, are we going to get a knockout and a beer shower?
Yeah, if I get the knockout, the pints are going to be flying. Have the cleaners ready, because the place is going to be wrecked.
Thanks very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, from 3 Arena, Dublin, Ireland, we have now reached the pinnacle. This is the main event tomorrow night, 12 rounds for the Middleweight World Championship. First up, we bring to the stage from Torino, Italy, undefeated, Etinosa, Oliha. Etinosa first on the scale, 22-0 with 10 knockouts for this main event tomorrow night. Etinosa comes in 159.1. And his opponent tomorrow night, a 20-fight veteran standing perfect at 20-0, fighting for the first time in Ireland as a professional. Here is the silencer, McKenna. McKenna, 159.6. Both fighters are good and ready to go. "12 rounds of boxing for the middleweight championship of the world. Etinosa, Oliha of Aston, Italy, and the undefeated silencer, McKenna of Monaghan, Ireland. Andy.
Etinosa, tomorrow night you can change your life forever. Are you ready to do it?
I'm more than ready to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be my night, and I can't wait to fight.
A message for your Italian fans watching on at home?
Excuse me?
A message for the Italian fans watching on at home?
Ragazzi, non perdetevi il mio match domani, sarà molto infuocato, fate tutti tifo per me.
I've no idea what that meant, but best of luck tomorrow. Aaron, you said at the face-off earlier in the week that you saw a glimmer of doubt in his eyes. Did you see that just then?
See it, yeah. This is it now. It's nearly time. No more hiding. So tomorrow night, I announce myself to the world and become world champion.
So these fans tomorrow night are going to see a new Irish star in the making, a new Irish world champ.
Listen, the Irish are the best fans in the world, and tomorrow night, you'll all get to see that. The atmosphere tomorrow night is going to be electric, so the Irish always turn up.
Okay, thanks very much. Best of luck. Best of luck.
And that concludes the weigh-in.
We can't really argue with that, to be honest, because the Irish fans, they are quite something, and they've shown out in their droves today as well. I've still got Johnny Nelson and Matt Macklin alongside me, but we've subbed out Johnny Fisher and we've subbed in Chris Phillum-Smith. Chris, how are you? Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Good, thank you. Here in a different capacity this week. What does it feel like? You're not on the fight card, but how does it feel to be in and around the place?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I've only ever been to Dublin once before, but that was for a very different reason. I'm excited to see Irish fans. I've watched them and heard about them, especially being from a McGuigan gym. So I've heard about them in the past, and yeah, I'm excited about seeing them.
Have you had a Guinness or two yet, or is that not allowed?
I mean, I don't
not
drink,
allowed.
so
yeah.
no Guinness for me.
No. The last time we were all together, it was down in Bournemouth at the Bic, seeing you fight, and like what a night it was. How do you reflect on that now, looking back to that incredible battle with Ryan Rizicki?
Yeah, exactly that. It was definitely a battle. It was one tough man is Ryan Rizicki, and you know, he's got a lot of praise after the fight for making it such a great fight. And yeah, it was a great night, and I'm glad that the fans turned up and showed the atmosphere, and then me and Ryan turned up as well and put on a show. You know, it's great to be back headlining on Sky.
Yeah. You certainly put on a show, that's for sure. We loved it, didn't we?
Yeah, without a doubt. And Zuffa 7 that you topped on, the card from top to bottom was absolutely packed out. Is anybody in particular that stands out tonight? You've got you've stamped your flag in to say I'm watching this guy here.
I had Joe Ward in for the Zerdo camp as a southpaw, and he's probably the most skillful guy I've ever been in the ring with. Obviously, his amateur background is phenomenal, and his amateur record is phenomenal, and he's a real talent. So yeah, that's I'm excited to see Joe.
No pressure.
I mean, we were talking about Joe a minute ago, weren't we? You said exactly the same. He had this standout amateur career. Obviously, in his pro debut, had that awful knee injury where he dislocated his kneecap. And then it's just felt maybe some fights haven't happened. And he's had this sort of stop-start career. He's been out of the ring for, nearly 2 years now. So I think we're all just looking forward to seeing him back in there tomorrow night.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the 2-year layoff's almost the story of his career so far as a professional. As an amateur, he was absolutely exceptional, top draw. And, that ability hasn't gone anywhere. He's still got that ability. But obviously the clock's ticking, and he's 32 years old now. So there is time, but he can't really afford another 2 years out. So, this is, I think, I don't know if it's his first fight in Ireland, but certainly on the biggest card that he'll fought in Ireland. It's his chance to really sort of springboard his career, but, really sort of resuscitate some serious life into it and get the ball moving, because, like I say, his ability is right up there.
It's tough that, because we're sort of bigging it up, saying like it feels like a really huge night for him. Is there a pressure that comes with that as well, especially the fact that it's here in Dublin?
Of course, the pressure is not just that. The pressure is, now it's something special. They've got a platform of Zuffa behind them, so this is their chance to make a massive difference to anybody's career on the bill. I think the other pressure will be on Walsh and Denny. There's going to be massive pressure there as well, because I think Walsh realises the talent and the depth and experience that Denny has, and so it's supposed to be a given for him. It's supposed to be a fight that he gets, but he understands, a lot of people have slept on Denny, Tyler Denny, so therefore he's got to politely say again.
I'll get back to that in just a moment, because we're looking at shots of Dana White just taking selfies, doing a few autographs as well. On that, what's it been like being part of Zuffa so far? Because I know it's early days, but the fact that you've had that fight at the Vic, and this is a kind of new era for you, I guess, right? A new chapter.
Yeah, for sure. It's like I said, as I signed, was just powerhouses in the entertainment industry. You partner that with Sky Sports, and in the UK, you can't ask for anything more as a fighter. So, yeah, it's great. I mean, he was down in Bournemouth, and he was at a sandwich shop, a local sandwich shop one day. And everyone always talks to me about how they saw him in this sandwich shop, and yeah, he's just it's great. He gets involved. He's not doesn't hide away. He likes to experience things, and obviously he puts on great shows and a great outfit as well. It's great to be part of that, and the professionalism of how Zuffa is run as a fighter is. You have no complaints. Yeah,
what's your relationship been like with him so far?
I mean, to be honest, we spoke. He gave a speech to us all after the weigh-in, the ceremonial weigh-in. Which I think he does for most of the UFC shows as well. And it was just about, look, you're going to have, you want to do things in life, and you want people to watch it, and that's it was great, and it's great for him to come down to Bournemouth and be down there. It's a little seaside town really, so it's very strange having Dana there. And then obviously I saw him after the fight very briefly and fist bumped him. So I hope they'll be able to chat a little bit more over the next few days. But so far so good.
Do you now feel like you're part of a team? It's not just signing with Zuffa. Do you feel like you're part of a team now with all the fighters and all the excitement and everything that's brought to the table? Do you feel like you've just joined an outfit?
Yeah, for sure. And I think you just feel very valued as a fighter, because you've got, like I said, you have nutritionists on fight week, you have your meals prepped for you, you have your rehydration sorted for you, you have your supplements given to you. All of that is all sorted for you. So for me, it's slightly different now, because I've done it all, so I know what I have on fight week. But you've got fighters here having their debuts, or we have Alex McMillan, who boxed on my card. He's his third or fourth fight on my card, and he's like, it's amazing. He doesn't have to. Because at that stage, it's hard to pay people to come down, and nutritionists to come down, look after your meals and pay for your meals and do all that and get it all right. But now you've got it all on a plate for you. And they're spoiled, if you ask me, because I didn't have that early on.
I'm used to a bag of sandwiches sat in your hotel room, and that's it.
I was going to say it might have been a little bit different back then, yeah?
Yeah. Things have moved on.
What's next then? Because I feel like there are some big fights out there when you're looking at the Zuffa roster. I know you've talked about Jai Opetaia before. We know that he's involved in that Vegas fight card on September the 12th. Chef Clark as well, who was on your card at the Bournemouth International Centre. What are you eyeing up? What are you looking at?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be out towards the end of the year, probably most likely November. And, you mentioned Chef there, and Jai Opetaia is not free. Chef's on the roster, a great fight, and I owe him one, because he's 2-0 against me in the amateurs, so I want to get at least one back.
Yeah.
That'll be a good opportunity for me, but we'll see how it goes. But that would be a great fight.
I mean, it's a fight we'd like to see, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. And obviously, Chef, his confidence is high. He got off the floor against Massey. Looked like the fight was slipping away from him. He turned it around, so his confidence would be sky high. and you know he's got the 2 wins over in the amateurs, so he'll be sourcing confidence. But obviously, you're a lot more proven and tested as a pro. You're a lot more experienced now. I'm sure a very different fighter to the one that lost to him way back.
Yeah, for sure. And we've sparred as pros as well. And but he's always good rounds. And so with Chev, he's always super fit. So he's always going to recover. Like, he's been hurt in fights before, but that's the first. You know, he's never been stopped. Like, he's been down, got up, and he might lose on points and stuff. But his resilience and his bounce back ability is so good. So you can't just think, oh, you've seen him down and just think, oh, that's an easy night's work. Chev's a hard night. He carries power in his shots. He's a very thumpy puncher in all his shots as well, and he carries speed. It's a dangerous fight.
Can I ask you something? After the Ryan Ruzicki fight, you probably introduced him to all the UK fans. He's got himself a fan base here. How long did it take you to get up? Because that was a tough, grueling fight, exciting fight. But how long did it take you to get over that fight?
My head, all round your head sore. You know what it's like. You're catching shots and on even on the gloves, and your head gets sore, and it's like, almost like bruised, but you can't see it. Yeah, that was a few days, but
tougher than what you expected.
No, it was exactly as I expected. And to be honest, I was quite pleased how my face looked, because my face has looked a lot worse in a lot of my other fights. So I had a few black eyes and a tiny. I didn't need any stitches. So
it takes a few days for those bruises.
Yeah,
to start going yellow.
Yeah, those ones. They're sore. But yeah, no, it was a tough fight, but one that I think was just perfect for the moment. Like the announcement of Zuffa in the UK on Sky. It couldn't have gone any better, so I'm really happy. It
was quite a night.
It was quite a night, wasn't it? And before we bring our attention back to tomorrow night, when you come through, I know you love a battle, but when you come through a battle like that, does it give you even more fuel, even more motivation moving forward?
Yeah, it's nice because I've been out for so long. I've been out for over a year. It's nice to know I've still got it. Yeah. Like, even though you know you still got it, you don't really know until you know. So it's nice to go in there against someone, the toughest man I will ever box. I'm certain of that. And come through it, and you know, there's plenty of things to work on, and it wasn't the best performance, but there's plenty of boxes which I'm really pleased about.
Yeah. Just back on tomorrow then, because like we say, the last time we saw you was at your home in Bournemouth. You fought at the Vic a load of times, at the Vitality as well. For some of these fighters tomorrow, we've mentioned Joe Ward, but Callum Walsh, Aaron McKenna, who's in his first ever world title fight. This is his first professional fight in Ireland, and he's here in Dublin. It's home for these guys, isn't it? But there's a pressure that comes with that, I guess. How do you make sure you channel that in the right way?
Yeah, I mean, the first time I headlined on Sky was against Chamberlain at the Vic, and that just caught fire straight away. And I guess I had 2 before I boxed at the stadium for the world title against Lawrence in Bournemouth, in front of my hometown, where this is slightly different. This is coming in, you're headlining, you're fighting in Ireland for the first time, you're headlining, a world title's on. There's a lot of things he's got to deal with, but I've seen Aaron through the years, and I think, you know, first and foremost, he loves boxing, and it's just something he loves doing. It's very natural to him. The training, the work ethic is all very natural, and I think it'll be like almost like a spar, like a high-intensity spar in his head. And I think that's the way, in a way, you've got to look at it, get emotional on days like the weigh-in and stuff like that, and soak it up. But then once you do that ring walk, zone in, forget about the crowd to a degree. Don't let it emotionally affect you, and just focus on the performance.
Is that how you see Aaron McKenna acting tomorrow? Because, I mean, he's a big favourite, isn't he? But there's been an intensity about him this week when we've seen him.
Yeah, I mean, they're an intense family, aren't they? Even the dad's intense. But I think, you know, Chris got it right there. You want to use the energy, use the pressure, and harness it, and let it fuel you, but don't let it consume you. You know, you've got to really kind of keep focused. You know, like I say, source the energy, but don't let it overwhelm you.
They have had some intense stare downs this week. It feels like it's got more and more intense throughout the week, really.
Fights, the win of a fight is usually made or broken fight week, unless you're that special kind of fighter that can blank everything out until and then when the bell goes, let it all go. So this week is a case of who can impress their authority upon the other, and that every time they've got the chance, I'm in your face. Yeah, I'm not backing down, and I totally understand. Everything's on the line here, especially for McKenna. Everything's on the line here because he and his brother, they'll fight in a phone box over 2 spiders crawling up the wall. They can fight for fun. And you see that dad think, you're doing, boys. But they can actually box. But so for Dublin is going to have such a night tomorrow night.
Yeah, I was going to say, Aaron McKenna is particularly out of the two of them. Can box. He showed that against Liam Smith. He let the shot. He didn't stand in front of him too long. He kept, pivoting off to the sides. So he is intense. He does like to have a fight, but he can box if he needs to.
Before that, we've got Callum Walsh against Tyler Denny. I mean, this could be the fight of the night. How are you seeing it?
I think it is going to be, and I'm going to say something. I think Tyler Denny might punish because Walsh, there's questions to be answered. He's a very, very good fighter, and you'd expect him to win. But there's the pressure on of one. He's getting in there with a guy that's got more experience than him. He's older than him, and he's got all the boxing ability, and he's expected to win. But he understands Tyler Denny's taking a lot of people's O's. Tyler Denny, why has he done that? He's got that stick ability. He's going to stay in your face. I think Walsh will win, but he's got to answer some questions that I don't know the answer to yet. So if he pulls it out of the bag, good on him, he's going in the right direction. But this is a tough fight for him. So say you've got this, he's like, not really, it's a tough fight here. So he wants people to understand how tough this fight is.
Will he pull it out of the bag? Because he said he wants those tough fights. He wants dangerous fights.
I think he will. I think Callum Walsh hasn't performed to his best yet as a professional, and he's put on some good performances, but I think there's more in him. He can punch, he can box. Tyler Denny is rugged, he's tough, and I think he will
test his heart.
Test his heart, but I don't think he's got enough to beat Callum Walsh. I think Callum Walsh, 25 years old. I think he's his second or third fight at middleweight. He's growing into the weight, and I think he'll put on a good performance.
Gents, thank you so much for your company. Chris, wonderful to see you. Thanks for joining us, and we look forward to hopefully seeing you back in the ring later this year. Thank you for joining us as well. Come and join us for a fantastic fight night here at the 3 Arena in Dublin. 7 o'clock tomorrow, live on Sky Sports. We'll see you then.
Tomorrow, Zuffa Boxing takes over Dublin's 3 Arena. Aaron Silencer McKenna goes toe-to-toe against Etinosa El Chapo Oliha.